Hello to those of you who have joined it. We will wait for a couple of minutes. Hey Anu, hi Chitra, Atma Namaste. I know I missed last time's full moon meditation, but I'm glad I'm able to do it today. I enjoy it as much as you enjoy it. Hello Shravana, hello Shaira. Good to see you online. Nena, hey. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes. A few more people join in and we will begin. Yes, it is lovely to be here, Shaira. This doing this meditation is like my battery recharger too. I enjoy it, really enjoy it. We haven't done an Atma Bodha collective session in some time. Let me see if I can schedule one for next week. We need to resume that as well. Hello, Vidya, Urmila. All right, let's begin. So, welcome to today's full moon meditation. Today's full moon is in Aries. So, the basic energy, and I loved when I read about it, and I always look up a couple of uh, sites and just to kind of get an idea of what the energy is. So, while I'm feeling what the energy is, I'm also trying to kind of get a validation on where this is coming from. So, the basic energy right now is something that supports converting all your ideas into physical form. So, there's a very clear entrepreneurial flow to the energy, which means whatever you're thinking about, just go right out and do it. Take risks, be confident, be bold, be be out there and just go and do it. The full moon is supporting that. It's a full moon that's very supportive to you starting any project that you've been only thinking about and planning about. So now just this is the time, just go ahead and do that project. So that's the good thing about this moon. It gives you a lot of confidence, it gives you a lot of take charge energy. But with that take charge energy also comes an element of feeling headstrong or getting frustrated when things are not going your way because you're just running full speed. The energy is working for you. You just want to go out there and do it. So when it doesn't happen or when somebody is not going as fast as you would want them to go, then you kind of feel frustrated. So there's also this element in this moon which will whatever is there at the surface for you may get triggered. It'll come out very easily. So if it is anger, it'll come out. If it is sadness, it'll come out. Whatever is at the surface will come out very easily. So then what should we do? And what should we do is the answer is very simple. We balance it. How do we balance it? With some physical activity. Dance, sing, do yoga, take a walk, whatever it is that you need to do to kind of balance that additional excess energy that is kind of going through you right now. Go right ahead and do it. So that's what you'll do with the full moon. In India, this is also the full moon that heralds the beginning of Pitru Paksha. Pitru Paksha is the fortnight when we pay homage, offer our respects, and offer our gratitude to our ancestors, to all those who came before us. This is the time when we sit down and say, thank you. And we hope you are at peace wherever you are. So we offer prayers for our ancestors. I just want you to, for one moment, think about this math. I came across this very interesting math. So if you were to go back 7 generations, you would be able to count 128 ancestors. If you go back one more generation, if you go to the eighth generation, it becomes 256. If you go to the ninth, it becomes 528. And if you go back to your 10th generation, that's 1,024 ancestors. Assuming everybody got married only one time or had only one partner. So 1,024 ancestors, both you and me have. If all my ancestors were to stand around me in a room, that would need 30,000 square feet of space. That's the size of Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. That's the kind of space I would need to accommodate all my ancestors if they were standing around me. And please just stay with the math, okay? Don't go into judgment analysis, just stay with the math. So many people, and we were created by all of them. All of them together made me. Just that thought is so mind boggling for me, is so awesome. I mean, I feel completely awed by the idea of so many people. But still, as a therapist, as a counselor, as a tarot reader, one of the most common themes that show up in my conversations with my clients is I am like this because of my mother, I am like this because of my father, or in our family, all women have this problem, or I am who I am because of my childhood. So there is this element of stuckness and in some cases even blame for who we are coming from our ancestral lines. They could be as immediate as our parents, still an ancestral line. And it is true. Familial patterns do seem to be repeating sometimes and are very, very often the cause of blockages, stuff that blocks our joy, patterns that don't allow us to live our lives to our fullest potential, patterns that thwart our abundance. So, yes, there is an element of carry forward of all that stuff. And you'll see it clearly. Sometimes there are some events that repeat, sometimes there are some diseases that repeat. They may skip a generation, but they'll resurface again. So, when we consciously release all that does not serve us, and yes, you can do it because there's one thing I'm convinced about with all the work that I do is that while my trauma may not have originated in me, it can certainly end with me. I don't have to be a victim to my story. I may not have created that trauma, but I don't have to carry it with me for the rest of my life. And when I choose to release that pain, that baggage, those patterns, those beliefs, when I choose to release all that, not only do I free my ancestors because they are also tied to me through that line of pain, but I also release my children and the coming generations. So the power of this work that I'm opting to do with you all today. It's very powerful work. We're going to do a very powerful meditation today. The power of this is that not only is it Pitru Tarpan, but it's also a blessing for the coming generations. So that's what we'll do today. We will get into a space where we can not just offer gratitude to our ancestors, but also help them, and release ourselves and our coming generations from whatever it is that we think does not serve us anymore, whatever it is that we think is blocking us from staying connected to our highest self, from not allowing us to be the best version of ourselves. So let's begin. Settle down in a comfortable position and please close your eyes. Becoming aware of your surroundings and bringing your attention to your breath as you breathe in and out. In and out. Deep breathe. Allowing your body and your mind to go into a state of deep relaxation with every breath. Drop your attention to your belly, to your stomach. As you breathe in, expand your belly. As you breathe out, pull your stomach inside. In and out. And as you're breathing into your belly, imagine that this energy of your breath is traveling down to your feet and grounding you. It goes down, down, down from your stomach into your legs, from your feet to the earth and to the core of the earth. The core of the earth is a ball of light. And as you connect to that ball of light, you also pull energy up with your breath and then take it up along your spine and out of your crown. Breathe in from your feet, pulling in the light, taking it up through your backbone and allowing it to go out of your spine. In your mind's eye, see yourself connected with a column of light that goes from the core of the earth to your higher self through your crown. This connection to the earth, this is your home. And you are not alone in this connection. In this connection, you are also connected to your ancestors who came before you. Your mother, your father, your line of grandmothers and grandfathers, and their fathers and mothers. Allow their presence, their images from their life stories and beyond. They live in your body, in your cells, in your DNA. You come from this long line of people. Now visualize that they are all standing behind you in a line with open hearts and a high vibration of light. You may know them, you may not know them. It's okay if you're not able to visualize details, just visualize a line of ancestors standing behind you with open hearts, vibrating at the highest level of light. Feel their love with every breath that you draw. Feel that connection to their heart. Now, as you are connected to them, I want you to think of a quality or a power or an attribute that you currently need in your life, that you have heard your ancestral line to possess. What attribute do you need to create within yourself right now that your ancestors had? When you hear stories about your ancestors, what do you hear? Do you hear about their perseverance, their bravery, their optimism, their hard work? What is that quality that you want in your life? What is that one quality that shines through? I want you to be aware that this quality also belongs to you. It belongs to you as much as it belongs to your family. Choose to own this quality. Breathe it into you. You had it in you. You're just becoming aware of it now. You don't need to create it, it's already there. All you had to do was bring it into your awareness. These qualities are the blessings from your ancestors. I want you to offer gratitude for these blessings, for the blessings of these qualities in you. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to heal and clear something in your ancestral line. So, in your mind's eye, try and track a pattern in your family. It could be a way of thinking, it could be a belief, it could be a health challenge, something that you see happening across generations. Anything that you feel is also holding you back that comes from your ancestral line. spend a few seconds allowing these memories, these thoughts to cross across your mind and see what comes up to the surface. It could be a feeling, it could be a core belief, it could be from your mother's line, from your father's line, anything that you feel right now needs to be healed and transmuted into light. It's okay if you don't know where it began. All you need to acknowledge is that it's something that has caused suffering or pain in the family. And as you think of this, I also want you to stay connected to your own feelings. What is happening inside you right now? What are the feelings that are coming up? Is it discomfort? Is it embarrassment? Is it shame? Is it guilt? Is it humiliation, anger, hurt, resentment, despair, or just deep sadness? What is coming up for you right now? And see how this ancestral pattern is affecting you at the deepest, most visceral level. Now, imagine that this pattern is like a black, sticky energy in your body, which is not allowing your blood, your life force to flow freely. It's like a black, sticky goo inside you. For the next few minutes, I want you to visualize that with every breath, this black, sticky, dark energy is getting dislodged from your body and getting released through your out breath into the light. Breathing in the light, breathing out the black, sticky part. Breathing in light, breathing out the negative energy. In and out through your entire body. See light replacing wherever there was this stuck, stagnant, dark energy. With every out breath, feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter as you release all that has been holding you back. And not just you, it's also holding your family, your ancestral line back, as if you're all tied together in this cycle of pain. With every cleansing breath, you're releasing it bit by bit by bit, continuing to breathe in and out. You can call your guides and your masters to help you here. Let them give you their healing energy so that you get more strength, more power to release this baggage that you and your ancestors have been carrying. You are releasing it today with the strength of your intention, with your connectedness with the light, and with the blessings of your guides and your masters. See your guides and masters standing in front of you, around you, blessing you as you release all this negative energy that you and your generations don't need anymore. Whatever the pattern you're releasing, whatever the feeling you're releasing, whatever the belief you're releasing, it stops with you. You are, with every breath, extracting this energy pattern out of your body and clearing your entire ancestral line. And when you do this, you also ensure that it doesn't go down to the coming generations. You've removed it completely and fully. Whatever the story was of sadness, of anger, of despair that has haunted your family, it is over. No more fear, no more hurt, no more anger, and no more limiting energy blocks. All that stagnant dark energy is gone and it has been replaced by cleansing clean light created by the alchemy of your breath. Visualize this light flowing towards your ancestral line. Also, forgive your ancestors. They did the best that they could at all the time. Say to yourself, I let go, I forgive, I empty. I let go, I forgive, I empty. And rest in this emptiness for a few seconds. Feel the holding and the love. Now that you've cleaned this baggage, ask yourself, what does my soul need? What is my choice of emotion that I want to feel? What is the choice of thought or belief that I want to live by? What is the affirmation that I want to hold on to? What is the new paradigm that I want to create within myself that I will transmit to the future generations? This dark old pattern has stopped with me. Now I must choose a different way, a way of light. So I breathe in and embody love, freedom, trust, and courage. And I breathe out and transmit this energy to all those who will come after me. I breathe in only because I enjoy my in breath, and I breathe out, enjoying my out breath too. Breathing in I become mindful of my beautiful body, my heart beating, breathing out. I smile to this life force that flows through me, clean, cleansed. Breathing in, I feel this life force, this positive light permeate through every cell of my being. Breathing out, I deepen my joy of just being alive. Breathing in, I know that my heart beating is also the heartbeat of all my ancestors, with all their dreams and joy and happiness and strength and courage. Breathing out, I am determined to nourish this heart, to cherish this heart for them, for me, and for the coming generations. I am determined to continue this story of joy and courage and strength. Breathing in, I am aware of the many hearts that are beating within me, of all my ancestors and my future generations. Breathing out, I smile and offer my gratitude for all these hearts that beat within me. And I keep smiling to all this love, light, and life that flows through me. Breathing in, I am reminded of my connection to the earth and my higher self. I take refuge in the heart of the earth, in its love, in its strength, always bringing forth new life. And as I take refuge in the light of the earth and in the light of my higher self, I know at the deepest level that we are all connected and we are all one, all connected to that same light within the earth and the highest above. And in that, all of us are one, all of us are connected. The light flows through every person, through every sentient being who came before me and who will come after me. I want you to just stay in that space of connectedness and light for a few seconds. And I want you to know that this is the highest level of Pitru Tarpan or gratitude to the ancestors that we can do. When we free ourselves, we free them. And in that space of gratitude to your ancestors, to your highest self, to your guides, your masters, and yourselves, I want you to just imagine the magnitude and glory of it all. And in that space of thankfulness, with that feeling of lightness and gratitude in your heart, I want you to slowly bring your attention back to the here and the now, to the physical space that you are in, and to your breath, breathing in and out, slowly and gently. Whenever you are ready, please open your eyes. Thank you for meditating with me. So, thank you. You can do this meditation again if you want. I know that I actually try and do some abbreviated version of it once in a few days, whether there is Pitru Paksha or not, because there is so much that I am grateful for and so much that I know I can do to release whatever it is that needs to be released. So, with that thought, I will leave you all. You have a great weekend. Thank you for meditating with me.